family, you have to understand who you are. That your life to some folks is so amazing and so intriguing, and they're so curious, probably because they're nosy. They're watching your every move. Everything you do, they want to see so they can copy. All eyes are on you, and you're just like, yo, I'm just moving about freely in my life. Why are these folks bothering me? Family, it's just because they are. And they're wondering what you got going on. They want to know your next move. They want to know what you're about. But the way they go about it, it's like, yo, focus on yourself and let me do me. But so many people are nosy, and here's why. You have a history of being unpredictable. You are so unpredictable in your life. You wake up one day and decide that you want to go international. I'm telling you the truth. You wake up one day and you decide that you want to do something new and different in your life. You wake up one day and decide that you're great. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard for a lot of people who don't see themselves the way you see yourself. That's so hard for a lot of people who don't think that they can move about as freely as you move about. So now they want to watch your every move. Make it make sense. Now they want to be nosy. They're doing that, family, because they're trying to pay attention to everything that you're doing so that they probably can do it too. They want to pay attention to all of your moves. They want to pay attention to the way you go about living your life, because in their minds, they want to live their lives the same way. And another reason they're probably watching you, family, being nosy is because maybe they see you as a rival. Like real talk, idols to rivals. At one point, they looked up to you. They looked up to you. They admired you. They respected you, but now they want to be you. Make it make sense. Just because you're moving about freely in your life, doing good things in your life, doing right things in your life, now all of a sudden they hate you for being you. Like, what did you do to these folks? Nothing. You've done nothing to these individuals, and now they're mad at you, all because you're deciding to make new and different, better decisions for your life. Make it make sense. Like, where? Why? Now they think that you're their enemy. You don't even know these folks exist. You're literally paying no attention to these individuals when they're out here making these moves. You're not even focused on these folks. Half of y'all know who these people are, don't even know who these people are. These are people that maybe have been around you, been around your circles, done a lot of things with you. Maybe they haven't. You know what I mean? Maybe they are people that you actually know, but it's just like, yo, whether you're close to them or not, you're just trying to figure out, when did I become your enemy? Like, when did I become your rival? And you become a rival to a lot of these individuals because they're in competition with you, but you didn't even know it. Make it make sense. You had no idea that you were in competition with individuals that you don't even fool with. You had no idea that you were in competition with folks that you don't even kick it with, that are not even in your inner circle, but they're in competition with you. They so nosy. They want to know everything you got going on. They want to know all about you. They want to know what you're doing. It makes absolutely no sense, not to you, because you're just moving about living life the best way that you know how. And another reason they're so nosy, family, they truly want to copy your success. They do. They like the way you live in your life. They like your relationships. They like your house. They like your apartment. They like all the things that you come with. And so now they're trying to copy you. And literally all they have to do is ask you. Some of y'all would really give some of these folks the keys if they simply ask you. You would give them mentorship or the answers that they're seeking. But the way they're going about it is just so weird. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. And they want to copy your success so bad, but it doesn't look good on them. And here's the thing. People could try all day to be something that they're not. People could try all day to copy your success. It doesn't mean they're going to find the same success that you did. So while they're sitting here being nosy, I don't understand, why can't they just create a life for themselves that works for them? Because just because this is working for you doesn't mean it's working for them. So because they see you having a lot of success, they see you doing well in your life, they want to copy you. And that's why they being nosy. And it's so crazy, family, that these people are watching you like this, being nosy, because in a way, they're trying to compare themselves to you by comparing themselves to you socially. So they're looking at your social media on all the things you may or may not be posting. They want to find more out about you. They're asking questions about you. Maybe they want to get close to you, be your friend. They want to hit you with the, hey, let's talk, all the things, because they want to know more about you, because they're comparing themselves to you. Some of these folks go as far as trying to learn what your flaws are. Like, they're truly your opponent. They want to learn what your flaws are so they can say, oh, okay, I'm better than them in this space. oh, okay, I have more than them in that space. It's crazy because they're just trying to boost their own self-esteem by trying to find flaws in you, make it make sense. And if you ask me, family, I truly think that a lot of these folks be bored in their lives. Like they are literally leading boring lives. That's what they think of themselves. They think their life is really boring. They're not fulfilled. They're not happy. So now they gotta watch you. They gotta try to get information about you. They wanna know what you got going on. They wanna know what you're doing in your relationships, in your house, in your jobs. They wanna know everything about you, probably because they need to get a life. And you gotta know and remember, family, that as a chosen one, your life looks amazing to folks, even though you've been through a lot, even though you've had a lot of challenges. You literally make your life look easy when you know your life is hard. You've been through so many things in your life. And because you're so blessed on the external, because all they see is the way you move, they want to be you. But they have no idea that if they truly had to go through the things that you went through, they couldn't make it in your shoes in a day. And that's facts. So while they're sitting here in their boring little lives being bored, they need to not concern themselves with you or what you got going on. And lastly, I truly just think these individuals feel insecure because you possess the qualities that they want. Some of y'all are moving about like you're so confident, not arrogant, confident. You are so happy. You make friendships. You're outgoing. You're nice. If you're laid back and reserved, you're still nice. People still want to be around you. You're useful and resourceful and thoughtful and physically beautiful. You're all the things. And so these nosy people are looking at you like, okay, what are they doing that I'm not? How do they have that and I don't? You know what I mean? People literally try to compare themselves to you in your life because they have inadequacies. What does that have to do with you? Like literally, what do these nosy folks' inadequacies have to do with you? Nothing. And if anything, they should respect you for who you are. They should honor you for the things that you've been through and where you've come. But they want to be all up in your business the wrong way. Instead of just simply asking you, being authentic in their movements, being honest in their ways and truthful, they want to go about it the wrong way. And that's rubbing you wrong because you don't like nosy people, because you're not nosy. You're not out here asking everyone to tell you all their business and what they got going on. Not that you could care less, but in a way, you could care less. You have too much in your life that you need to solve for and that you need to work through and that you need to work on. And you are dominating in your lives, winning. So you're not concerning yourself with what everyone else has going on in their lives because you're not nosy. So in conclusion, family, I know how it feels when you feel like someone's just watching you, when they all in your business being nosy, when they're asking you questions that just are a little too personal, you know what I mean? When they're encroaching in your private space. I know what that feels like. But at the end of the day, you got to know who you are, the chosen one. You got to know the energy that you carry and that people look at you like, wow, he or she has it all. Even if you feel like you don't, they look at you like that and they want to be you and they want to be around you and compare themselves to you. And you just like, yo, chill. Just trust and know and understand that you are the thing and you are the sun. And who doesn't want to be close to the sun? Stay inspired. I want to thank you so much for watching my content. I started my YouTube journey just to share the many lessons that I learned along the way in life, in love, and business. And it is such an honor to know that my videos are inspiring, motivating, and making a difference in many lives. If you haven't already, I'm asking you, please subscribe to my page. More great things to come. Thank you so much. Stay inspired.